How many bylaw officers does a city of almost 75,000 need? Our new Northeastern Ontario Hub's journalist Nick Dunne found it recently why one wasn't enough for Sault Ste. Marie. With us now from our studio at Laurentian University in Sudbury to explain, Nick Dunne. Welcome to the show, Nick.
Hi, Jan. Thanks for having me.
All right, so before we get into your piece, we probably should get a good understanding of what a bylaw officer actually does.
Yes, so a bylaw officer will maintain community standards, through public education and enforcement of local bylaws. So often this will fall everything that's not under the purview of police, fire services, paramedics, etc. That ranges everything from building codes to garbage to parking. You know, it runs the gamut of everything, honestly.
I feel like this answer is kind of an easy one to answer in the sense, why is one or two a problem? We looked at Sault Ste. Marie, 75,000 people there. What's the problem there with just having one or two?
Well, it's hard to enforce bylaws, at all when you're one person. That was the case up until this past spring when they hired a second officer, so they doubled their force there. However, with one officer, things like garbage, even simple matters, like a yard complaint, for example, that can take up to 30 days to deal with on its own. And Sault Ste. Marie had over 900 call-ins last year, so picture yourself being the one person in the city trying to deal with all these different complicated issues of bylaws and trying to keep up with follow-ups, court cases, non-compliance letters, et cetera, et cetera.
How does that stack up to other cities, say Toronto and maybe some other larger cities? From my understanding, Toronto has a fair amount of support when it comes to bylaw officers.
Of course, so you have to consider that every city has different needs. Obviously, Toronto is going to be dealing less with things like yards, for example. There are not a whole lot of yards in downtown Toronto, but building code violations and zoning regulations and stuff like that. So obviously, while population size is one thing to factor, you have to factor in, the demands of a city. However, Sault Ste. Marie is a little bit behind the eight ball here. We know that Timmins has at least, I think, 5 bylaw officers. Sarnia has 4, I believe. Thunder Bay has 4. These are all kind of vaguely comparable sizes of cities. So to only have 2 bylaw officers is still a little bit difficult for the city to maintain its bylaws.
I'm curious, when we think about bylaw officers, one of the first things we think about is maybe parking enforcement. That's kind of the image that I get. But what's one of the biggest misconceptions when it comes to bylaw officers?
Yeah, absolutely. So I spoke with a bylaw officer in North Bay. He's the lone officer there. His name's Ron Melnick. And he was telling me that the biggest misconception he finds is that bylaw's responsibility is to generate revenue for a city. You can generate a little bit of revenue with parking, but aside from that, there really is no revenue coming in from enforcing everything from garbage to zoning. They really deal with everything. And, for example, he was telling me a story about how there was someone trying to drain their camper sewage down a storm drain pipe, which is obviously something you don't really want to encounter. That's not great for a city. So it's really about getting compliance and making sure that people are following the rules. They're often common sense. And it's not about just ticketing people for the sake of generating revenue.
Now, while you're researching, I understand that you came across some pretty odd bylaws. Can you give us some examples?
Yeah, for example, so in the city of Sault Ste. Marie, for example, in the streets bylaw, there's a section about throwing snowballs. You can't throw snowballs, ice balls, stones, or any other kind of dangerous missiles. So, kids out there, you might want to watch out. You could get dinged. Also, you can't feed pigeons but there's an exemption if you're a member in good standing of the Canadian Pigeon Racing Union.
Okay.
So you might want to join that if you're trying to feed the birds in the park. There was also a pretty standard noise bylaw, but there was an exemption made there if you are a newsboy, a peddler, a plier of trades that is acting within reasonable accordance.
Very interesting stuff. That's what you get when you're doing some research there. Nick Dunne, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I hope you're settling into your new post. It's Nick Dunne, our Northeastern Ontario Hub's journalist. Thanks again.
Thanks for having me, Jan.
The Agenda with Steve Paikin is brought to you by the Chartered Professional Accountants of Ontario. CPA Ontario is a regulator, an educator, a thought leader, and an advocate. We protect the public. We advance our profession. We guide our CPAs. We are CPA Ontario. And by viewers like you. Thank you.